What up, fam? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dale.
And I'm Jess.
And before we get into much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop good eats like these. Welcome back. It's such a treat. Ready to play, fam? Come on, let's eat. So, shall we pray? Father God, we thank you for everyone that is joining us today. We thank you for resiliency. We thank you that through your grace we're able to withstand the test of time as long as we do right by others. Simple, so easy. So, in your son Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Babe, can you tell them what we have on the menu today?
Yes,
what you've been craving?
Stomach keep growling. we got whole lobsters, 2 whole lobsters, corn, Alfredo pasta, and some broccoli. How y'all doing? What y'all eating on? Let us know down below. We are starving.
Yes.
If we don't do a whole...
That's the clock.
Oh.
I thought the lens had
got in the
yeah.
So if we don't do a whole lot of talking, cause we're doing a whole lot of eating.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, pardon me, baby.
We already had lobster tail. So why not do a whole lobster? This is our Labor Day. We hope y'all had a good and safe holiday.
I'm messing you up.
Oh no, I'm prepared. I already know. I think I'm gonna break into my tail first.
You're going all the way around and the other stuff.
We saw Mama D and Dom eating whole lobsters, and they dissected them things from beginning to the end, and it looks so good.
I'm talking about Mama D, nothing but carcass left. I was like, that's how you eat a lobster.
Okay.
Like I said, the title of the video should have been how to
Eat a
fully
lobster.
and properly eat a lobster.
Yep, a whole lobster.
Because I'm telling you, as I saw her eating, I was thinking about myself dissecting the Cornish hens and, you know, nothing but the carcass left when we fry them and whatnot.
But a lobster, she wasn't new to that. Yeah, she wasn't new to that. I'm trying to dissect my lobster like that today if I can. Ooh.
And that's why I also enjoy watching other people eat. Because you learn
like
new things.
It teach you how to eat.
Because I don't know everything, so it's always a pleasure to learn something new. That makes my life easier too.
There's some up in there. It was a little on my
Tail.
It tastes like mustard.
I was gonna say, was it a good mustard?
That's actually what it tastes like. And these were live.
Pardon my reach.
What you show me? We got Donna in the cut right there.
You talking over in the cut? To think, soon he'll be talking like Alex.
Yes.
And new baby will be him.
He about to be 1. Trying to put some right here so I won't have to keep on reaching. Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
That's when I'm ready to eat the claw. That's my favorite part.
That's why I went for that first. Because, I mean, you always get lobster tails in the store. Claws, unless it's like the rock claws, you typically don't see them, so enjoying that first.
Do you, boo boo?
We all have different preferences, you know?
Too good, y'all. Yeah. What you talking about, though?
Thank you for all of your prayers,
I was just about
your
to say that.
condolences, your well wishes. But, you know, it is like a big impending weight that has been on my shoulders is lifted though, because it's been almost imminent for months. So that phone call coming was always in the back of your mind, so
Yeah.
because no one, yeah.
September, for the past couple of years, has been a crazy year.
Months.
I mean, month. But we always try to look at the bright side. We making a mess. Go with the meat. Let me take the camera.
Come on back. Okay. Disrespectful. And I caught it, but it started rolling.
This shit is trying to be free.
Just wants to be free.
Don't eat me. Let me taste one of these legs.
You just landed somewhere I can't reach you right now. You getting got. No. I feel like this piece of. Pardon me, y'all. That was so rude. I'll get that later. I'm just clacking like we the only ones here.
No camera on.
Good. Pardon me, y'all. How are things where you are? Things have calmed down a bit here. Was hectic for a while.
Damn.
You got the first one. Oh, really? I didn't know that. When?
Me. It's good. I'm gonna break one of my fries.
The store tried to play us. I gotta go back later, but we had a video to record, so I came home now to this. Then I'm gonna have a nice discussion with the manager. Because the sign up said one thing, and they refused to do what the sign says. And then when they called the manager didn't even come over to the register. Just was like, oh, it's not that price because we don't get that was for the small ones. We don't get those in anymore, so we don't do that. But these are only 1 pound lobsters. How much smaller y'all getting them?
That's great. And people usually do not argue with the customer. They just go on and let them get.
When you got a sign up that says $17.99 a pound.
People been on their own agenda lately. We done had some crazy customer service
Experiences.
but folks are getting extra crazy.
Like Mama D taught me. Go ahead and go up in there, y'all.
Or you're gonna dissect yours better than mine.
It's just cause I got time. Yeah,
For
Mama said
real?
she got time.
Mama hungry. I'm gonna be full from everything else.
Oh, no, yeah.
You shouldn't come here.
I'll be satisfied. Full? No.
No.
No. You know where that comes from? Old guy, Family Guy.
I actually, what's a nice word for hate?
Despise.
That show. Pretty sure too much for me. That, South Park. What's another one?
Well, the writers do take a lot of, because the writers of, what's the first one I said?
Family Guy.
Are supposedly atheists. So.
Oh, really?
So you see a lot of that expressed
Oh.
in the series, yeah.
Look at me, babe.
Oh snap!
I did stab myself a little bit though.
Just a little bit.
These animals be dangerous. Ooh, it's gonna
Defense
come out,
mechanisms.
Come out. Come out wherever you are.
You see where I'm at? You gotta come find me, Fred.
For real? For real?
I say the same thing, Don. Yeah, people throwing their legs away. A lot of meat in him.
I couldn't taste my first one. Maybe there's two left. The leg was.
I'm going there and getting all these arguing dollars. And then I'm talking about a 25% increase from what the sign said sale was. I'm like, you ain't gonna play me because it's Labor Day.
Can I break this? That's really what it was. It's the holiday.
Especially now with the time, because then it was 3 p.m. So you had all day to take care of any misplaced signs. Then it's not like it's in a place that you wouldn't see. It's on top of the lobster tank. Or you banking on people not paying attention.
But still, it's like, why are you arguing with me?
Ain't your money.
Right. You work for here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not your.
Because
Because what's that called? Is that called a
franchise?
A franchise or a chain?
A franchise
I don't want
is
to
a
say the
chain.
name.
A franchise is a chain.
Okay.
They're synonyms.
Okay.
They're often used.
They ain't. I know they ain't independent. They own.
Yeah.
It's not his grocery store. It ain't like that, you know.
Well, let's look it up and make sure. We could be wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Because we've seen that with McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. But that's false advertising though. It's like a bait and switch. You got a sign up that say one thing, because a lot of times
Usually when the sign be up, they be like, we apologize because we missed that.
I'm talking about the sign still sitting there, and you want to go back and forth with me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the price for the smaller ones. It's not $17.99 each, it's $18.99 a pound.
Alright.
And I'm like, so y'all telling me y'all getting whole lobster in here less than a pound?
Sorry, y'all. I'm forgetting. It's the camera on too. It's crushed ice in there.
I was about to say these lobsters done got us all hyped and talking and giddy.
We just can't ever be great.
I mean, I don't know. Because besides the issue with the pricing, I mean, it turned out marvelously. Especially pasta edition. That's a good sub. And for the rice.
I've been putting a little lobster in my mouth. A little pasta.
Then with the broccoli, to go ahead and have that. Broccoli Alfredo feel.
Okay, y'all see me squish my face up.
We gotta get some more fresh seafood.
There's a contraction face. For real. All them popping up in here.
You would watch Repo Bed again.
You are right. For the fresh seafood. I don't know who ever have fresh seafood here. Who can drive it here? Or
not with a reasonable price. I mean, there's some fresh seafood here, but pricing is crazy because of, like you said, the transport here.
It's crazy.
Because in order for it to be fresh, you gotta transport it practically the same day. So that's non-stop driving. So you paying for that in your pricing too.
And we in Alabama. It's got to be coming.
The top of the Alabama.
Where could it be coming from?
Mobile. Place down there. We can still get stuff from the East Coast too.
But still, it's definitely an everyday drive. Ooh, got some mustard.
Jackpot! Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot!
That's mustard or eggs? That's mustard. Well,
ooh. Turn away if you
don't like insides.
Let me clean that up a little bit.
It's too bright.
Too buddy.
Good luck with that. Look at mine.
Ooh, look at that. That's gonna be good.
If you squeamish,
shout out to you, Mama D.
Look away.
We're keeping the craving to my baby. Cause she already had been
fighting a lot still.
But I had already been talking about whole lobsters, but Mama D just went ahead and shifted the scales in my favor.
Especially the way she broke that thing down. I'm like, oh no.
I'm talking about I dissected it.
I need that rat there.
There I am over here with the claws.
Look at mine.
Ooh.
You can have that. I ain't Mama Dean. I can't go that far.
Good.
I can't. I
mean,
can't.
you did it with blue crab. You did it. You want to do it with a Dungeness? Why you treading on a lobster tail? On a lobster, not tail.
That's different. How? It's a no for me. Ooh.
What about you, Dun? Is it a no for you too?
Yeah. Am I gonna be able to crack this? Ooh, that thing said the camera finna die.
Let me go get a battery.
You got to be kidding me.
Was that guy had to give me a chance to go ahead and finish the legs?
You know it's gonna take a long time to die.
It might not, but it'll give me a chance to leave him big.
Whoa! Crab is gonna defend today, even after this. Cause this is about to chop your hand up. Down in the valley. Ooh, let us know down below if y'all watch P-Valley. I know quite a few people gonna probably say no.
Because we all have different interests. Different things that pique our interest. This Alfredo was good.
Yeah, it was.
The noodles in the middle.
Ain't got no sauce.
Nope.
Ouch! Did you draw blood?
That wasn't gonna be sopped up. Stove top kisses, boy. Let me tell you. Put us on game. Y'all gonna see.
No! We're going straight to the shower. Ooh!
Yeah.
Come out. Come out wherever you are.
Why you didn't take the fire first?
What, some of this?
Yeah.
Cause I can't. I can't. I can't.
Now you got your phone. Now look at that. Yeah, I was gonna say
Got it out.
I guess the battery said, don't tread on me. I'll give y'all a few little minutes.
Hold on. No. No. I can't choose between the tail and the claw. This claw?
Is it?
We don't pop it. Pop it.
There we go.
You're a real eater.
Where you at?
Real foodie. I ain't going that far. Your girl getting bored.
Sure, you know.
We back.
All the way live in living color.
Like we never lived. But you gonna eat this in here? Oh, this meat though. And that's like, that's almost like the head.
But look.
Yeah. See,
look at all that in there.
I mean, yeah, I see it, but now it's getting weird. That's my only thing about that. When your food look like
something.
Yeah, hell, what it is.
It be like that.
But it is some meat in here.
My little pickle.
That feels funny.
But you can make fun.
Excuse me.
We can get right on in there with these pickles.
That don't feel like meat. I don't really like this one. Maybe not. Feel this. Don't it feel? It feel like
icky, Vicky,
or sand or something.
How many of you out there either watched the fact that our parents have had kids, cousins, friends, relatives, anybody?
Now I watched it a little bit. I'm not finna play with it. I don't even do it.
Me eat the tail, and then I'm come back for you. Cause this meat all up in through there.
Ooh, what was your favorite cartoon station? Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? Y'all answer too. Or Disney Channel.
Whichever one I was able to watch.
Okay.
Cause I wasn't fortunate enough to always have cable or access to it.
Okay.
So whatever cartoons I could watch. Actually, I watched more of
grown people stuff.
No.
I think I was watching grown people stuff. Days of Our Life, Passion and stuff.
I used to watch more cartoons on 68 and 21 every Saturday.
See, I don't remember cartoons coming on Saturday. Maybe I wasn't up early enough.
I think by the time you was old enough to remember, it had stopped.
Maybe.
At least the good ones, at least. By the time you was old enough to really be watching TV, all the news station networks had come out.
But I ain't have
UPN 68 and WTCO 21. That was budget cartoon Saturday.
But them the only stations we had. Channel 10, Channel 10, 68,
and 21.
and 21.
So you don't remember Static Shock coming on?
No,
Yeah.
remember
If
that.
you don't remember Static Shock, you definitely was. Because the morning cartoons actually had shifted. They
What time they come on?
That's what I'm saying. At first, they started come. At first, they used to come on at 6, but as the people stopped watching, the time shifted to eventually non-existent.
We didn't watch TV that early. My grandma used to get up at the crack of dawn about 5, between 5 and 6, put her clothes on, wake me up, and we used to go pick up cans.
I remember you saying that.
So that's why. Now I think about it. I never thought about that though. By the time I'm turning on the TV, it's probably like 10 to 12.
Oh, morning cartoons on out by 11.
So I missed them. That's what it was.
My bad about trying to talk about your age and saying you just weren't old enough.
I'm not gonna say I wasn't privileged enough. We were just raised different.
I
My
just-
grandma didn't
yeah.
watch a lot of TV, period, though.
I just forgot your grandma was a can lady. If I remember well.
And she was on some the early bird get the worm. Or she working over at the crab.
Because in Birmingham there are a lot of baby. Even though this man had a popsicle truck, the man still used to collect cans. Like we be riding on a popsicle truck. Like if he saw more than 5 cans, we stopped him. On the popsicle truck.
She used to have people saving her cans and leaving them like on the back porch, on the front porch, in bags, or buy kind of like buy their trash. So my grandma also got to get up to beat the trash.
I was gonna say people used to be finessing too, like putting rocks and water in their cans and stuff like that.
People used to be trying to steal her
cans off the back porch. It's sad when you can't even have a peace of mind in your own dwelling.
Like, come on, it's cans. Everybody can go out and pick up some cans.
Just because they can't go out don't mean that they want to go out and are gonna go out and exert that effort. They'd rather take something that's already there.
It's probably meat in here, huh? Where these legs coming off at? In there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what this is.
I can't bring myself
That's the rest of that.
To go in there.
That's the center carcass.
I can't.
Too.
I can't.
I did.
I can't.
I did.
I can't.
I did.
Oh.
You trying to pop the fan, baby?
Where it went? Ooh. This is too good.
Beyond that.
And I know this video probably dead long.
Yep.
But thank y'all for joining us. And if you made it to the end, shout out to you.
Yes.
You're a real one. Sorry.
Hotel.
Oh.
This, oh man.
My whole mouth.
I'm gonna hold this up there. This Mom D. Send her a picture.
It's a no for me.
Huh.
Anybody else be seeing or hearing it lately? It's the hair for me, or it's this for me. It's enough for me.
Well.
The little bit that I did get, it was good, but
Take you too fast.
I can't go too deep with it. I ain't ready. Or maybe I have to be pregnant. And somebody said pregnant people were not supposed to eat seafood. And that is not true. I'm not supposed to have raw seafood or stuff like shark,
Mussels.
some kind of tail.
Too much.
Or too much shrimp with the mercury in it. But actually, fish and fresh seafood, stuff like this, I read it this morning too, it's good for, ooh, dang, now I can't remember what it said. I don't want to say eyesight. That's not what it was.
Thing's so good, man. Gotta squeeze some lemon on it.
What?
A lobster.
You said it was so good you forgot to squeeze lemon on it.
After I took the first bite, I was ready for the second.
For real? Okay. Okay. So, we about to hop up out of here real quick because we want to go to the shower.
And we just toe up.
And our kids are actually asleep.
So,
Well, except for Donna right there, but
although we share some time with you guys, we still might be able to get some mommy dad time.
They probably like, y'all don't need no more mommy daddy time. Yes, we do, because in a minute, it's gonna be mommy daddy newborn time.
McCarty.
That's the only time that I think we don't have time for each other, is when we have little bitty babies. Not don't have time for each other, but we get less time like this. Cause one of us gotta be occupied.
But that's usually like, they usually sleep through the night
Or I can say, or
all
one of
day long.
us sleep in the day, or we've been getting lucky. The past, Adonis and Bay were pretty good sleeping babies, but the rest, well,
But
he was
also
also going to work.
I was just about to say, your children
It's different.
and your children kind of get used to and accustomed to your habits too.
Yeah.
So Adonis and Alexander, all they know is me being at home. Every morning I'm going in there, unless it's just an anomaly.
Yep.
I get them out of the bed every morning. So, and then we split things. Like typically, I do breakfast every morning. Breakfast, and it's not even an agreed upon thing. It just wound up happening, and it's a routine that works.
Yep.
Because
I think it also because you used to wake up before me, and you used to, and I've gotten used to. I've gotten a little spoiled. You let me sleep in, cause I could get my butt up. I get up sometimes.
That's what I said.
When I know, like when I know you haven't had any sleep, and I can tell you need some sleep, I get up. But I am a little spoiled. I be asleep, but not that long. But the kids get up at the crack ass.
I'm done.
I'm talking about when they first
They in the military, fam.
when it first cracked in the sky. Oh no, it's over. They up. So that's about 6. Sometimes between 6:45
And 7:30 at the latest every morning.
every morning, y'all. And I'm not a morning person.
And
I'm not gonna say I'm not a morning person. I don't like waking up early. I'm not, but once I get up, I'm not the one of them people you gotta not talk. I'm not one, or you can't talk to me for 30 minutes. I mean, when I'm up, but you tell me I gotta get up early, man. I'm sleepy.
and then for me also, like
I need at least 9 o'clock.
and
At the least.
my routine works better too. Like washing dishes is easy for me at night, you know what I mean? So that's just, we have a whole our yin and yang and our little mambo that we do.
You just work.
Yeah, and it just happens, you know, and that's how it should be. Like you should be able to organically transition into things without having to say, well, if I do breakfast, can you let me do lunch?
We really do have some what's understood don't have to be explained. Like between us, we don't do a lot of talking. If I do this, can you do this?
Cause right, we got kids, so shit.
And we also be knowing what they should be thinking.
I almost cause like they gotta eat regardless. So life don't stop.
Yeah.
Why we gotta be sitting here? Well, okay, well I did this that time, so it's your turn. And kids ain't trying to hear that.
Okay.
They ain't trying to wait for that.
What food at?
What entertainment at?
Really?
Where my work book at?
It's time to start waking up.
Probably back.
Yes, I bet it's bad. It's definitely bad, y'all. Watch this.
Oh, we was dead wrong. Hi, Aiden Fritz.
Hey.
We finna get ready to go for real now, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank y'all for joining us. We hope y'all stay safe and stay blessed. We love y'all and thank y'all all for all y'all support.
And thank you, Mama D, again for helping me.
Craving and teaching us how to eat a lobster. Hey, babe.
You still want to be my cameraman, Aiden Fritz? Okay.
So until next time.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Aiden Fritz, you want to cut the camera off?
Love you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That was marvelous.
Bless you.
Bless you.
We don't have any shrimp, babe.
Got it.